So, good morning, class. So, welcome to our computer foundation fundamental trainings. Before we start the class, so we need to take our attendance. Okay. So when I call up your name, please let me know and turn off your unmute your mic and answer me when I call up your name. So Avinder Singh.
It's me.
Okay, yes, good. Thank you. Amandip.
Yeah.
Okay, good. And next is Sam Ong. Are you there? Please unmute.
Okay, I'm Mr. Lee.
Okay. Asli Ung.
Mr. Lee.
Okay. Pakian, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, good. So thank you. It's a full attendance. Now before we start, I would like to introduce myself. I'm a certified trainer for computer and smartphone repairing course in this training. So my name is Dr. Desmond Lee. So yes, this is me. I have already 35 years of experience in this phone and computer repairing. So before we start the class, I have some rules to tell. Please, in order to get a quality training, please follow some rules of this classroom trainings. As I show in the slide, number one, please on time. Yes, everybody very good in on time. 3 o'clock we start, and this is online training, so please act like you are in the school, in a physical training. Any question, you can unmute your mic and let me know and break my conversation. No problem. If you have any doubt, any question, you can break my conversation and come up with your question. Okay. Rules number 3 is please sit in one spot. Don't move around. Don't move around and sit in one place, especially a quiet place, to attend this training. And keep your mic mute before you want to. If you do have anything to say, okay. If you have anything to ask, then only you unmute. Otherwise, please unmute all the time unless you have question to ask. Okay. Number 5 is please turn on your video. Don't turn off your video until the class finish. Raise your hand if you want to talk, and followed by unmute the mic. Then you can talk. And the most important is the number 7. Listen. Listen, because this is a training. It's a lot of very important knowledge and contents I will teach you. So number 8 is no eating. During the class, please do not eating. You can drink, but no eating. So last is have fun and do your best to learn. Okay, because I want you to be a professional in computer and phones repairing. Okay, everyone okay? So we start the class. So before we start the class, so one more, after you know the rules, one more. Here we have Pakian, we have Avinda, we have Aman, and then we have Asli also. We have Sam. We have 5 students in this online training. So before I start, I want you to introduce yourself, about your name, how old are you, and where are you from? Can you do that? We start from Asli Ung. Yeah, introduce yourself, how old are you, and where are you from?
Hi.
Yes, Asri.
Name is Ashley, 19 years old from Kedah.
Oh, from Kedah. Oh, wow. Very good. Okay. So next, Sam.
My name is Sam Ong, and 28 years old this year. I'm from local Ipoh.
Okay, welcome to the class, Sam. And next we go to Pak Ken.
My name is Chaba Ken. I 18 years old. I from Chamor.
Oh, Jamal. Okay, good. Welcome to the class. Next we go to Avinda. Yes, Avinda Singh.
Hello, everyone. My name is Anwinder. I'm 20 years old. I'm from Ipoh, Perak.
Okay, welcome Avinda. And last, Amandeep.
Hi, hello, good afternoon. My name is Aman. I'm from Ipoh. My age is 19 years old.
19 years old. Okay, well, welcome everybody to this professional online class. Okay. So about our college, I would like to introduce a bit about our college, LSP Pro Skill Academy. We are actually established in October 18. Give me a minute. Yeah, just a minute. Just a minute. Hey, give me a minute. Wrongly press something. Just a minute. Wait, because it's blocking the slide. Just a minute. Just a minute. How to get back to the English review is run. Just wait. Why I can't see my slide? Do you see my slide or not? Anyone
Yes, yes.
see my slide? But I can't see my slide. I don't know why. Wait. View. Show meeting timer. Multi-speaker. No. Oh yeah, just a minute. I accidentally pressed the. I can't see my slide. Why? Your participant view. Okay. Okay. Wait. I can't see my slide myself. What happened? Just a minute. I only can see your face. I can't see my slide already. Just a minute. Wallpaper. No. Okay. Before we go further, first of all, I want to introduce our portfolio of our academy. So our LSP Pro Skill Academy was established in October 18, 2022. The academy was created to give students, especially those from Perak, who are not interested in traditional schooling, and a second chance for them to, by teaching them computer and smartphone repair skill. So the third objective is the teaching system at this academy is conducted in an integrated manner, which is covering 8 modules, such as computer repair, laptop repair, printer repair, smartphone repair, tablet repair, and also the closed circuits, CCTV camera repair, Wi-Fi, including the Wi-Fi modem repair, and the last is the robotic cleaning devices maintenance. Okay, this is our training module. So objective is, today objective is first we're going to identify the common hardware and software issue in all these devices. Then next we will move to safely disassemble and reassemble the computers. Then after that, then we go to troubleshooting. Yes, troubleshooting the basic problem such as screen replacement, battery issue, and so on. So, and finally, and the last part, we will go to teach you all how to use the essential tools for opening all this phone and laptop. Okay. So we start from the computer fundamental today. In today's fast-paced digital world, business face numerous of challenges, including the need of automation, data management, cybersecurity, and this integrated of new technology. So many organizations and companies are struggle to keep up these demands due to lack of expertise, resources, and innovative solutions. That means a lot of our devices will be using up in all the company and organization, correct or not? So, but the market is the lack of this expertise, like you all. So that's why you are in here today. So number one, we start from computer. We assume that you are totally zero knowledge in computer. So first, what is computer? The computer is a super intelligent electronic device that can perform tasks, process information, store data. It takes the data as an input and processes that data to perform a task under the control of a so-called program, and produce the output. A computer is like a personal assistant that follow instruction to get things done quickly and accurately. Actually, computer is the dumb. They are not smart actually. Besides we talk about AI, I'm just talking about a purely personal computer or laptop. It's the dumb that he follow instruction that the user are asking him, instructing him to do. So it's follow instruction only. It was memory to store information and temporarily, and so that the computer can quickly access it when needed. So before they can do anything, you need to let him know all the data. You ask him to calculate something, you must input, store in all the things that you need him to count. That is computer. Actually, don't scared or don't afraid of computer. Actually, you are smarter than him. Our computer is just follow your instruction. You are the boss. Okay. After you know how he start, when he start to come up with the first computer. Okay, the first computer, the early history of it is we have to start from 16, in the year of 16th to 18th century. Okay, in this so-called evolution, early mechanical evolution. in 1962, created the Pastelin. Is actually is a calculator in mechanical type. Okay, by this guy called Gottfried Wellman Leibniz, okay, in 1973, and this guy actually invented multi multiplication of these machines. Okay, in 1837, and the first analytical engine was designed by this Charles Babbage. Okay, he's the one actually is offer the first concept of a programmable computer. He used punch card and instruction and had many of the components found in the modern computer. I thought it was never completed in his lifetime. So when reached to 1936, the Turing machines come in. Then in this 1936, it proposed the concept of the Turing machines. What is Turing machine? It's a theoretical device that lay the groundwork for the computer science and computational theory, the first very basics computer during this 1936. Then after that, in which 1940s, the earlier electronics. Now is go to electronics computer. By this British computer used to break German's code during World War II. Okay. In 1945, the first general purpose electronic computer, which is used tubes, were massive in size, invented. Then when time goes by, in 1950 to 1960, the transistor invented. Invented the component called transistor. This transistor actually will replace the earlier technology called vacuum tubes, leading it to smaller, faster, and more reliable. The first computer branded called IBM, which is full name of this IBM is International Business Machine. Until now, this brand still have, but the first computer by this IBM was invented in 1959, which is a popular computer of the business application. So, and then in 1970s, the first person, that is for commercial, before that is for commercial and big corporate. Then come to a personal one. The first personal computer actually born in between 1970s and 80s. There's two a brand making the first computer. In 1976, a brand called Apple formed the first personal computer. Personal computer, not computer. The first computer actually is invented by IBM, but the first personal computer is invented in 1976 by Apple, created by this called Steve Jobs, and Steve Wozniak. Okay, and in 1981, IBM PC begin. Okay, and leading the widespread use of computer in the home and business. Okay, will be very popular, popularized by IBM. And then in 1990s, I think some of the students born in 1990s. Anyone? I think Sam Sam is born 1990s. So when Sam born, the internet technology, we call it www, right? The time for www. What is www? 3W. Actually, www is called it means World Wide Web. Started in 1990s. Okay, this guy called Tim Berners-Lee developed the www and making the internet more accessible to the public and to the world. And the first operation system called Windows 95. Yeah, Windows 95 actually very easy to remember. He invented and launching in 1995. That's why we call it Windows 95. Very easy to remember. It's the major that time during the time is the major operation system for personal computer. Okay. Before Windows, actually they have others operation system, MS-DOS, PC-DOS, and so on. Windows is the new one during that time. So in 19s, we call it millennium years, 2000 start until now. Smartphone come in and start popular, and also with a modern computer, not the last time the very old type of computers. So the first iPhone come out. Last time Apple come out only on computer, no phones. Last time phone is done by another brand called Nokia, Siemens, and so on. And now after 2000, Apple also not only come out computer, they also come out phones. The first phone from Apple is called iPhone in 2007. And they started the revolutionized the mobile computer. It's not computer, it's the mobile computers. Okay. Last time phone is a mobile phone. Mobile phone is not a smartphone. Mobile phone is just a phone can mobile, can bring anywhere you like. And then after 2007, Apple is venture to this mobile computer and start popularize smartphone with all touch screen interface technology. The first touch screen is start from iPhone. Last time is using key button to get the input. Then cloud computing also kick in, allow all the data and application to store and access online, reducing the need for powerful local hardware. Everything dumped into the cloud. They don't need hard disk, a big storage, to keep in your office or keep in your house. You can dump it into cloud. Okay, this one until now. So how important, how useful are all these computers in nowadays? First, you see, the workforce is increasingly reliant on digital tools. Everybody is start paperless and turn into digitalization. Number two, then they start staying competitive in global market. Nowadays, if you don't using computer system or computer to analyze the data, to get the accuracy, the analyzing the market, analyzing your sales, whatever, the materials, the percentage, you are very far behind. So everybody are using computer in the whole world. So it increase the salary potential, meaning now if you start come out to the workforce, the work environment, if you are a person do not know any computer or do not know how to use computer, such as the basic one, we call it Microsoft Office, Excel, Word, PowerPoint. So you are getting a very low chance to get a job. Even you get a job also, your salary is very low because you don't have this computer knowledge. Okay. Then the last one is we improve the education. Now, we get a lot of knowledge and education by online, right? So all this, you see how important all the knowledge can gain it. You want to dedicate it, or you want to get the education, or you want to give the education, or go through computer. Now, even they are very popular with ebook. Ebook also in computer, right? Now you don't need to buy a physical book on your hand. So okay, here you see one green and one red, meaning the advantages of the computer and a disadvantage. Yes, of course, you know, computer got a lot of advantages. Okay, first we go to the advantages quickly. Then we go to the disadvantages. Okay, for computer, because computer can do multitasking. You ask him to do searching something, at the same time you can play some music, or even you can open another window, doing a different task. Okay, or online banking or whatever. So he is actually a multitasking devices. So he allowed multiple tasks and multiple operation at the same time, and million and calculate numerical problems within few seconds. Yes, he done me a lot of things. Data for him, he just come out with the answer in few seconds. Computer can perform millions or even trillions of work in a second. Yes, he fast in multitasking. Then second advantage is computer is not just a calculating device, but it's a vital rules in human life. That means one of the most advantages of computer is their incredible speed. We help you to he help us to finish their task in few seconds. So, such as if you dump in 1,000 name, or 10,000 or 100,000 of name list, then suddenly you want to search for people, a name start with a D, like Desmond Lee. If you from a name list of 1,000 to find my name, it takes time, right? But in computer, it just come out by a second, just by type a D, and with E and S very fast. That's when it will come out, right? That's what I'm trying to mean it. Number three, cost-effective storage. They nowadays they start centralize the database, make it possible for users to store the data without incurring high cost to using many computers. There's just one big data central database to store everything. So we don't need a lot of hard disk, we don't need a lot of computer, individual computer to store all the data. They dump it in one. Okay, so like sometimes we call it a cloud. Okay, and accuracy, yes. The advantage with a computer is accuracy is a big advantages inside a computer, which is computer not like human. They have very rare and less error generated by computers, but by human, yeah, sometimes we have a lot of reason can make human make mistake and error, but not for computer, right? Like you go to the ATM machines, it's also computers. very rare, very hard that he come up with a what do you call not accurate cash from the ATM, right? Until we are so trust to the ATM machine. After we withdraw 200, 500, or even 1,000 from the ATM machine, we don't even count because we know this type of computer is very accurate. Correct or not? So for data security, yes, it is possible to use security measures with the help of which computer are protected and do not allow malicious program, and other similar trade to access the material. Yes, your computers can set a lot of authority and a lot of firewall, security wall to allow to block to protect the important data. This is all the key advantage of a computer. Then what about the disadvantages? Yes, because computer is easy and often attacked by virus and hacking, a lot of scam, a lot of hacker. So this is the disadvantage having a computer. Okay. Online cyber crime. Yes. Online cyber crime can how to say create a fraud case and what do you call scam and hacking your account, your computer account, and store out all your money or store out all your data. This also another because of computer. If you know computer, don't have this problem. If you have computer, you have this problem. This is the disadvantage of having a computer. Another one is facing nowadays. Is actually reducing the human job, working opportunity, employed opportunity. That means by having a computer which is fast, multitasking, so the what they call the mankind jobs, the human job will be replaced by this computer. Last time you go back to about 20 years, 30 years ago, all the bank having a lot of counter to serve the public, to deal with all the banking works. Okay. Nowadays, you see, most of the bank only have 2 counter, 4 counter, like that only. All majority works are replaced by all these ATM machines, CDM machines, and this even you want to change your debit card, all used by machine instead of go to the counter handled by people. So computer replace a lot of people's job. In another word, is he is reducing the job. Okay, this is a disadvantage having a computer. And another one also, actually computer is expensive. Computer is expensive. Even the foremost affordable computer are still very expensive for typical person in South Africa. Since computer empower people. So in this some very poor country, computer is to them, a computer is a luxury things. Okay, so now we very obviously can see the disadvantage and advantage of a computer. Okay, now we can, in general, we can actually divide the computer into 2 parts. A computer can separate into two parts. One is the hardware, another one is the software. Then we go to hardware first. What is hardware? A hardware, actually, we can separate to four parts. There's the input parts, which is input. This is pumping, allow the user to enter the data or information to the CPU, so-called central processing unit. And by using the keyboard, mouse, scanner, barcode reader, all these are general example of input device. See, input all the data to the computer. Keyboard, scanner, mouse, barcode reader. Now they have a lot of IC reader, fingerprint reader, all these kind of devices. These all input devices. They input the information into the computer. Part 2 is output. Yeah, after input, you need to be output. Computer, we have some output components do output the data that is or information after they process and calculate done by computer. They need to send it to human or the user in a readable form or readable form. Yeah, maybe he print out, maybe he display out in the monitor or screen, or he voice out, he read it out, or he projecting out. Okay, all this called monitor, a TV, speaker, projector, printer, or all print out all the things, all the result after process or calculating by the computer. This is called output devices. Another division of computer after output input is this where the most important thing is we call CPU. CPU stands for Central Processing Unit. It means it's just like a brain, a human brain, but this is for a computer system. It used to process data, information, and provide output to output devices. After it process, he have to provide the things and send to the output devices, just like a projector, a printer, a monitor to display after they process the data. After the process, we call it output. Okay. The CU here means that the control unit, or the ALU, is actually so-called arithmetic and logical unit, ALU. A stands for arithmetic and L stands for logical unit. Okay. And the register also, these all are the component of a CPU. Another very important part for a hardware of computer is storage. In a computer, a storage device are used to be store the data and information that enter into the computer system, and the computer and the output will come from the processing of the data. After they process, they count. Yes, it's stored in the devices, a storage device. We call it storage, such as the hard drive, the disk. Last time we have a disk to store. We have a hard disk to store. We have a pen drive to store. We have a RAM to store. We have a SSD to store, and so on. So, clear? Before I go into detail, anyone can just any question? Any question?
No.
No,
Kan.
before you go on, clear, can understand, Aman? Sam? Still there, Sam?
Okay, no problem.
No problem, so we'll continue. If you have some doubt or you're not clear, please stop me and you can interrupt me by unmute your mic and ask the question. Okay, now we go on in deep, because this is the brain of the computer. Now we go into in more detail about the central processing unit, so-called CPU. And what is a CPU? As I mentioned earlier, a central processing unit is the most important component of a computer system. It's actually a hardware that performs data input and output. It's actually processing. You're processing all the data, the input data, and then it output and send it out to the output devices, such as printer, monitor, and projector, and so on. Correct or not? So, and then also sometimes he don't only send to the output devices, he don't send out, but he store in the storage. He didn't send out only, he also store inside his own computer system. So a CPU can be installed into a CPU socket, and this socket generally located at the motherboard. Okay, CPU can perform a various data processing operation. CPU can store data, instruction programs, and immediate result. So there's another hardware also very important to the computers. It's called memory units. What is memory? Memory devices are digital systems that store data, either temporarily or for a long term, permanently. Digital computer do hard drive. A digital computer to hard drive have built-in memory devices that can store the data of user or a manufacturer. The data either be in the form of control program or programs that boot the system. Hence, to store such a huge amount of data, the memory devices must have enormous capacity. The challenge is to build memory devices that have large capacities but are cost effective. Normally, meaning here is very expensive if you have a big memory, big storage. So the memory devices must be capable of storing both permanent data and instantaneous data. That means he must allow to store some permanent and also a temporary data both. Look at the table. Look at the table. Okay, in this table it shows how memory works. Same memory can divide into two parts, a primary memory and a secondary memory. So for primary memory, also have two types. Primary memory have two types. We call it RAM and ROM. RAM actually stands for random access memory, and ROM stands for read-only memory. So this all part under the primary memory. For secondary memory, you can store beside of store in the primary, you store a secondary memory. You can store in DVDs. You can copy into DVDs, hard drive, floppy disk, CD-ROM, and so on. Correct or not? This is called secondary memory. So next we talk about input. Just now is memory. Input. What is an input device? The electromagnetic device that accept data or a set of instruction from the outside world and then translate the data into the machine readable and understandable form. Also, all these are known as import device. Understand? All this device actually is storing all the data from outside and put it into the devices. We call it input device. Computer input devices serve as an interface between the outside world and the computer for proper communication. They actually in communication inside and talk each other. They need to go through these input devices. When user enter data using various input devices, the data can be saved into computer memory for further processing and preparation. Using the output devices, the intended and calculated result can be acquired when the processing and handling are completed. And input devices transmit the data to the computer and allow you to communicate with it and control it. This is called input devices. Okay, input. The main thing is the input outside world, turn into a data format and store into a computer. Okay, by using some devices like keyboard, mouse, scanner, and so on. But you see, among this, just like as I always mentioned, there's some common input devices in the market. Now we go through it one by one. Number one, keyboard. What is inside the keyboard? Keyboard, you're having some numeric key, and these key are used to enter these key are used to let user to enter the numeric data and move to the cursor and move the cursor. So you have some arrow key, a joystick key to move the cursor. And it's actually typically made up of 17 keys of numeric and this moving key. We call it arrow key. Yeah. Inside the keyboard, beside of a numeric key, they also have some at the first row at the top of the keyboard. We call it shortcut keys, and these keys are included in letters key from A to Z, and the number key 0 until 9. Beside this key, we have some control key. The pointer and the screen are controlled by this key. You want the key by moving around, or the screen go dimmer or brighter. Yeah, you can control by this so-called control key. It normally come with 4 direction arrow key to move around the cursor, and they have extra specified key such as home key, the end key, the insert key, the alternate key, delete key, control key, and escape key. This is the common keys in the keyboard. And besides the common key, they have some special key, such as enter, shift, cap lock, number lock, tab, print screen. These are the special function key on the keyboard. After the special key, the control key, and the number key, there's another key called function key. Yes, function key. There's a 12. They give a 12 key from F1 to F12. Normally, they located at the top row of the keyboard. So second input devices, very common one, we call it mouse. Okay. Mouse, we have in the market got 4 types of mouse. Number one is the very traditional. This kind of mouse are very, very rare already, very hard to see. We call it trackball mouse. At the bottom of the mouse is actually driven by a ball, a rubber ball. When you move the mouse, the ball inside or under the mouse are turning. You move left or right, the ball will follow your instruction, also turn left or right. Okay, this is the first generation of a mouse. Then we go to mechanical mouse. Okay, and then we also after some time they come out with a optical mouse. Optical mouse, as we know, very straight from the word optical. Means they're no more using mechanical, they use optical lights. They're no more using trackball, no ball under the mouse anymore. But they have lights. This is called optical mouse. Besides of this, there's another type called wireless mouse. So they don't get any wire. They don't actually physically connect to the laptop or PC. They connected it through the wireless manner. They control wireless manner, no wire anymore. But in wireless mouse, they also got 2 types. One is a wireless, they're using infrared wireless technology, which is they put the dongle, into the USB port. Another side is a receiver or the mouse itself. Then he no need to actually plug in a special cable to the USB port. Okay, and this wireless mouse, the second type is, we call it Bluetooth mouse. Bluetooth mouse and wireless mouse are different. Normally, wireless mouse, they have a dongle. They use a dongle. And Bluetooth mouse is no dongle. They don't have the small thing to plug into the USB. Okay, this is a very common 4 types of mouse in the market. Okay, after go through the hardware, did anyone need to be rest or any question before we go to the software part? Anyone? Aman, want to ask anything? Just now we have mentioned the
Aman cannot invite the Zoom meeting, got problem.
Aman got problem. Why? Join in again. This is important. Aman, join in. Again, you join in, you open, you fix your phones, in a location instead of holding it so tired. Have you come in? So far so good. Again, okay, now your side. I see you already. Actually, clear. Everybody, Sam, 明白冇?
Oh, no problem, sir.
This is more detail this is more detail because we want to have one very detailed one. Okay. Aminda, are you
Yes.
clear?
Clear,
All
clear.
this input, output, CPU.
Yes, all understood.
Okay, now we want to take a 5-minute break, go to toilet before we go to the software part. Do you? Go lah. 5 minutes now is 4:05. Okay, 4:10 3 minutes enough. We go to toilet, then come back. We start again 4:10. So go to a toilet break. Okay, everyone come back. Okay, Avina, have you go to the break? Good, so far?
Good, all good.
Sam, okay, understand, Yeah, theory is a bit boring one, yeah. But it's important, it's important. But after the theory, you'll be very clear. You'll be very clear about this. Okay, we wait for everybody come back already, then we go to the second part of software. Okay, since everybody come back already. Okay, what is software? Software is a collection of programs. That means it's a set of instruction, data, and protocols. It is not in a material form, so we cannot touch. We cannot touch. It's not a physical form. It's a program, you know. It's not a hardware which is can catch and see and touch. It's just what to call a program. It's not a physical thing that material we can touch. So the execution of a software program is performed by hardware. Firmware, operation system, BIOS, application, all are example of a software. Okay, there's many software in the market. Okay. Wait. Cannot go. I hang already. Okay, wait. Sorry, sir. Yeah. Okay. Okay, now how does the computer software works? Okay. See, a software developer write the instruction using a program language like Java, Python, and so on. All these language we call it coding. Okay, it's special code. And we also call it this coding is actually, what is coding? Coding is actually a computer programming language. And these instructions are in the form of algorithm and logic to archive the specific task, to achieve the specific task. Then come to compilation or interpretation parts. This interpretation parts depends upon the programming language to the code is either compiled or interpreted. Programming language like C, C++, CH, which code is a compile and programming language. Also got like such as PHP, Python, Ruby, which code is interpreted. Okay, this is the computer language lah. Okay, for execution type. Once the software is compiled and interpreted, it can be executed by the CPU. The CPU reads and executes the machine instruction generated by this code or this program, or they start read this language, they start understand what is the instruction giving to the computer, then he execute it. Okay, interaction. The software interact with OS, meaning operation system, and the hardware to perform tasks as instructed. Okay, they're actually like a bridge. They're like a bridge to control the hardware to perform the tasks. For the output side, the software produce output based on its instruction, which may include generating reports, controlling hardware devices, and so on, right? That is how the software works. So after we go through the basic four, still remember the hardware, they got four side, how to say, four section, all right? And then the software side. Now we go to networking. What is networking? Networking actually refer to the practice of connecting multiple computer. Just now the hardware and software is actually inside one computer. A computer divided into two portions, software and hardware, correct? This single computer. Now when we talking about networking, they actually refer to the connecting to multiple computer and devices together to share the resources and communicate each other. The goal of networking is to allow devices to exchange data, share information, and enable collaboration, whether within a local area, like a home or office, or over vast distance, like internet to US, to the world, to the global. Okay, this is all called networking. Simply to say, it's two types only now, networking, either the local area network or wide area network. And to carry on this network job, we need some components or devices to do this, to talk, to let all the different computer communicate or talking each other. There is a router come in. Then what is a router? A router actually is connect different network and direct data between them. It connect the function of this router is actually connect the local network to the world internet. Number two, he manage the traffic using IP address. Yes, it's assigning and generating or appointing IP address to the signal and manage them. And it provides security through the firewall. He also, with a built-in firewall, to generate or to provide some security, or from some unnecessary malware to coming in or virus to coming in. Yes, he himself have some firewall inside within the routers. Okay, very common we used to see is the home Wi-Fi router. Okay. Another component, another network component you used to see beside of router is called a switch. Then what is a switch? A switch actually is connect multiple devices in a local network and allow them to communicate. He doing the job like router, but they are more focused on the local network. That means within all the computer, within the office, within the factory, within the computers that are installing within the same area. Okay. So the main function of a switches is actually manage the data traffic within a local area network. Local area network, that means the computer in the same, somewhere around the same site, same area, not very far away. It's called local area network. Same area lah. Okay. Users MAC addresses for data forwarding. This also use MAC address for forwarding the data. Also a function of a switch. And then the third function beside of this, and the third function of it switches is to enhance network efficiency. You can advance the network efficiency. Okay, number one, he manage the traffic, and then he actually use the MAC address and start forwarding the data accordingly, according to the MAC address of the computer. Another devices we used to be see in a network component is modem. What is the modem? A modem connects the network to the internet by converting digital signal to analog and vice versa. Okay, it's actually something like a converter lah. Okay, they're converting a digital signal to analog. Okay, the major function of a modem is enable internet access. Okay, without a modem, you cannot access to the global internet. Function number 2 for a modem is actually he actually work with a internet service provider. What is ISP? Internet service provider. Actually, is a company to provide the service lah. In our country, in our society. I just name few of them, such as Maxis, Telecom, TM, Digi, all the telco company lah, or Unify, Times, and so on. All these telco company, all these telco company that you name it, all are called ISP, Internet Service Provider. Okay. Another function of the modem is it can be standalone or integrated with a router. For a broadband type of internet, they are 2 in 1 actually. They are router and modem together. But for fiber optics service, that they split it into 2. Modem is a modem, router is router. They separate if you are using fiber optic technology for your internet. Okay, understand? Clear? Am I clear? Sam, are you clear? This is important, Man?
Wait.
So some modem actually is 2 in 1. Now you go back to your house, you see if you're using Unified, you see they got 2 pieces of box one. So one is modem, one is the router. But sometimes you see those area they are using SIM card or broadband as a source. Maybe that one, the Unify, the fiber optic not cover, they're using a SIM card. Okay, you're using SIM card, or we call it broadband service. Normally, they are using 2 in 1, the integrated router. That means the modem and the router is together. Clear, Aman? Okay. When you see this component, router, switches, modem, how they talk to each other. Normally they call dua jalan, two-way. Okay, very common one is they're using cable to physically connect each other, from the modem to router, or from the router to the switch, or from the switch to the computers. This is the channel, or this is the way how they connect. Another way is through wireless. We call it Wi-Fi. Okay, only two-way they talk to each other within the computer. Now we focus on the physical cable. We call it network cable. There is a special name for this cable. We call it a cable that connect and show on the picture there, you see, it's not a telephone cable. This we call RJ45, or another name is called Ethernet cable. Ethernet cable or RJ45 is a LAN cable or a network cable. All these are same. Okay, it's used for wire the networking, connect all the network together through this. Okay, there is another smaller actually in the market. We used to call it telephone cable. It look alike, but smaller. That one called RJ11. Okay, RJ11 啊，電話線咁樣嘅，佢係細隻啲嘅，冇咁大粒，因為佢係4條線嘅啫 ，only 4 cable. This RJ11, this RJ45, it contains 8 cables. Okay. There's another type of LAN cable called coaxial cable. This used for broadband connection. There's another type of cable called fiber optic cable. Nowadays, most of the house or the office can see is this fiber optic cable, because this is the high speed latest technology can transfer the data in very high speed. The coaxial cable is the old technology, and then now you very rare to can see this cable. Okay. Okay, now we go to see what is the difference. If you're still confused, what is a switch, what is a router, sometimes they look alike, they look like similar. Okay, by this table, if you can see, I hope you can jot down or you snap picture to keep this table were very easy for you to understand, and the differences between these 4 network devices. Okay, basically you can see 3 differences between these 3 common equipment in network, between router, switch, and modem. Okay, the main function of router is connect networks, but for switch, you connect devices. Connect devices means computer to computer lah. Connect network means one group of computer, we call it one network. Maybe there is 10 computer together in the office. They call one network. They got one networking there. A router is connect group computer to group computer. This is called router. Where switches is just connect one computer to another computer, not another group of computer. One by one they connect. This using switch. This is their function. And modem, he provide internet access. Yes, he actually bring this group of network and access to the world, the global, go to the internet. Okay. A second feature is the use of IP or MAC address. Okay, for router, they use IP address. Again, they read the assigned IP address. For switch, that work according to MAC address. They dedicate to the device by using the MAC address, follow the MAC address. Okay. But modem, the function is normally it just convert the signal. Modem, clear. Router, switch, and modem. Okay. What is the common equipment you can see? Home Wi-Fi router. Yes, it's a router lah. Switch. Normally, this one you only can see in a factory or is a company which is using a lot of computer, and they need to link up all the computer together. Normally in a house, they don't need a switch because normally in a home, everybody is individual to access the internet. They don't share. In the house, they don't share. They share the internet, but they don't share the data. And modem is actually normally is provided by the telco company, the so-called ISP, Internet Service Provider. They provide by Telecom, TM, Maxis, Digi, Cellcom, Unify, and so on. Okay. Okay. Now from the table, you can see how they work together. Okay. You please look at the picture right at your right hand side. Okay. Okay, we start focus on the blue color or the green color, the home plug router. Okay, the home plug router, they actually one side they connect to the internet, which is provided by the ISP, by the Maxis, by the TM. Another side, they connect to the wall power outlet to get the power because they need the power to turn it on. And then a lot of houses they actually equipped with a internet wall plug. They got two types, power plug and network plug, internet plug. So they connect through there, through the cable called RJ45 or so-called LAN cable or network cable. Okay, you see they can actually there are three-way to connect it. For computer one, they're using the RJ45, the internet bridge or internet cable to connect to the home router. For the computer number two, they're using USB connection, through USB type of connection. Okay. And then computer three, they're using wireless type of wireless networking. So nowadays we also have some printer with Wi-Fi features. With a Wi-Fi features, so we also can print direct through Wi-Fi. No need a cable, a printer cable connect to the PC or computer. It's just using a Wi-Fi, and then you can control the printer to print out. Okay. So go back to the point at the left-hand side. Modem connect to the internet. Very easy to remember. Modem connect to the internet. So when you want to connect internet, you must have a modem. Router direct traffic to the different devices. Switches manage to communicate between multiple devices. Cable actually is link up everything, link up all the computer. So question, student, question, if I don't have a modem, can I read the data from computer one to computer three, a laptop? Can or cannot? With the diagram at the left-hand side, at the right-hand side, if the diagram, let's say it's connected everything already, suddenly I plug out, I remove the home plug router. Can I read the data from computer one to computer three? Who want to answer? Anyone? 可以吗? If I remove the home plug router, the green color one, can a computer one can read the picture or copy the picture which is stored in the computer three, a laptop? Can I? copy the picture?
Cannot.
Paket. Paket.
Cannot.
Can or cannot?
Cannot.
Cannot.
Cannot lah. Asam. If I want to copy a picture or open, I want to see the picture which is stored in your computer tree. You are using computer one, okay? Let's say the computer tree is your sister one. Your laptop is your sister laptop. You want to get the picture, which is she stored in the laptop. You want to see the picture, which is maybe your family photo is there. You want to copy or open and see. Can you do that? But your router or spoil or remove. Sam, can you open?
I think cannot lah because computer one already lost internet connection ma.
Okay, see I want to, before I tell the answer, Aman, can or cannot? Cannot lah, you means you don't understand. Asli cannot. Asli, can. Actually, the answer is can, because if you remove the router, that means you cannot go to internet. You cannot go to YouTube. You cannot go to internet. You cannot access internet, but you can access the computer each other because you're connected already. Even though some using wire, some using wireless, you are already connected in the local area network. You all connected. You can access one, but you cannot access the thing outside your house, which is YouTube is in your house or in the US server. YouTube, you watching YouTube actually is storing in a server, but the server is not at home. It's outside Malaysia also. Correct or not? You watching TikTok. You think the TikTok in your computer? No, you are accessing through the internet. But you remove the router, the home plug router, you no more internet, you cannot go to internet. You cannot go to your Maybank to you. But you can go to the place which is connected to your computer. Correct or not? Your sister computer is connected to your computer. Why you cannot access? Can ma? Now you understand, Sam? Actually, it can. But there is a but. But of course, the permit by your sister is enabled lah. They allow, they can reject you one. If it is this file, you can set open to everyone or open to so and so only, or everyone can access. They are all the setting there. They are all the setting there. Okay, clear? Aman, you clear or not? Oh, you see the here lah. Sam? Because you connect locally, you can access here, but you cannot watch video which is stored in outside your house. If you want to access the internet, go through access the YouTube, access all the movie, you need to have a working router. The router must be working, okay? And you make sure you pay the ISP, you pay the Maxis, you pay the TM. They will allow you to use the service through the modem router. Clear? But you access your sister one, no need to go through them one ma. Correct or not? Okay. Okay. As Alicia mentioned in a summary, in a conclusion, actually there's 4 types of networking. Number 1, we call it LAN. Stand for local area network. It's actually a network that connects devices with a small geography geographic area, like a home or office. Okay. Number two, we call it WAN. WAN, WAN. It stands for Wide Area Network. It's actually a network that connect to the world, connect the devices over the large geographic area, out of the city, out of the country. The internet is the largest example of a WAN. Okay, your internet can go to internet or not? If yes, that means you are accessing a WAN. There's another number three. There's a metropolitan area network. That's called a MAN. MAN, bukan aman a MAN. Not woman and man. A MAN, MAN stand for metropolitan area network. There is even bigger span of a city. They connect all the normally this using this MAN network is in a university or in a small town. The whole Ipoh or whole Penang, they share the whole city sharing a same network. This called they're using a MAN network. Okay. Number four is the PAN. A PAN. A PAN is the PAN stand for personal area network. A PAN is a network that personal devices only, typically over a short range, such as a Bluetooth, just a pair like you can sync your phone, the iPhone to your iPad. This one we call it PAN network. Okay, understand? Only personal only. Your phone and your personal phone and your personal computer or your personal tablet. This one we call it PAN network. Four type. Okay, now we go to internet and intranet. What is internet? The internet is a global network that connects millions of devices worldwide. It's a public network that everyone can access with the connection. Internet allow you to do things like browse websites, send email, watch video, watch TikTok, and connect with people around the world. This is called internet connection. Example, Facebook, Google, YouTube, Shopee, Lazada, and so on. Okay. Look carefully. This is intranet different by one word only. Intranet, what is intranet? An intranet is a private network used within a specified organization or group. It's a private network. Okay. It's similar to the internet, but restricted to authorized user only, such as employer or a company. You can go to the world, but only restricted, only certain people are authorized to read only. This group of people. But these people may not in your same office, may not in the same country. It can be all over the world, but only there. Only these authorized people can see it or read it. So the internet allows users to share resources, files, document, database, communicate internally without exposing the network to outside world. Other people cannot see one. Okay. This one normally is a company using internal website where the employee, their website not everybody can see one. Only the employee can access, especially for those big corporate like Facebook, like ChatGPT, like the company like Huawei company they have their internal website. This called intranet. So what's the difference between these two? Always remember, internet is a public, global, and open to everyone to a connection. Intranet is a private, local, and restricted to a specific group, like a company or school or university. Okay. Okay, now we go to what is hardware versus software. So from the table, you can very easy to differentiate. Okay. We can quickly go through it. Hardware is go to hardware first. A hardware definition is just refer a physical component of a computer and devices. Tangibility is tangible as these are physical components. You can touch, you can see, you can touch, you can hold. When come to software, is tangible is as a code only. It's a code you cannot see. It's like you only can see in a code form. Okay. Operation for software, it give instruction to hardware device. Give instruction to hardware devices to perform tasks. And hardware is a perform tasks as directed by software. Maintenance software are updated, are patched regularly. So you always update the version, the patch version, the software version. They always updated it to maintain to fix the bugs. For hardware, usually in the physical repair or services or replacement of the component. Development side, software are developed using programming language and tools. There are many language and tools in the market, where hardware devices are built using electronic and mechanical processes. Okay. Compatibility, software must be compatible with hardware and OS, and hardware is also must be compatible with the required software and OS. So they must be compatible lah. Okay. Both also work hand to hand together. Interdependence. Software needs hardware to run and hardware needs software to run. If a hardware no software, also useless. If a software no hardware, also cannot. Okay, they must be working together. Okay, if you have hardware, you have no program, you have no system, you have no OS, you have no window, actually it's useless. Clear? Software and hardware must work together, then only this computer is useful. These are the tools that we are common use to dismantle the computer. What is the anatomy of a computer? Okay. So we start from a very basic computer, desktop computer for the beginning. If you want to disabling the computer, we must define the external screw as shown at the picture. It located behind the computer. There's two. Normally it's the two screw. Some they're using 3 screw. And then after you're able to disable it, then we try to troubleshoot and find out the problem. Where is the problem? Try to look for the source of the problem. What caused the computer down? Okay, that's the basic one. Now, by knowing the basic and the history of computer is not enough. We now, especially in 2023, the first AI program called ChatGPT was started. So the world of artificial intelligence, we call it AI, generation is started in 2023. Now, beside of AI, ChatGPT, we have many AI software in the market. So what is AI? AI is the ability of a machine or computer to do the task that usually require human intelligence. The tasks include things like understanding the speech, recognizing the image, making decision, solving problem, even learning from experience. In simple terms, AI is like giving a computer or robot the ability to think and to learn on its own, just like a person. Example, include the voice assistant like a Siri, Alexa, self-driving car, even recommendation system like those on Netflix and YouTube. You see, he can learn, he can think, okay, he can copy. Then what is machine learning? In IT term, it's called ML. ML, machine learning. ML is a type of artificial intelligence also, where the computer learn from data and improve their performance on a task without being explicitly programmed. They don't need to give him any command or instruction to do the job. He can learn himself and improve himself. Instead of being told what to do step by step, ML system learning pattern from a data and make decision or predictable based on the data. Okay, they will do it itself. We call it ML, machine learning. There is few type of machine learning in the market. There's a type, number one is a supervised learning. In supervised learning, the model is trained using label data, which is means the input data is paired with the correct output. That means 1 to 1, 2 to 2, like that. Standard to let the machine to memorize. It's a fixed learning. Under supervised, you set, it all can be set, or we more to input to the computer, let he understand the knowledge. And how it works, the algorithm learns from this example to predict the correct output for new and unseen data. Okay, you just pump in the data only. Like a spam mail detector is trained to be a data set of email labeled as spam or no or not spam. It learns to recognize this pattern and can classify the future email. So that's why, especially in antivirus, also using the machine learning technology very long time ago. Long time ago. Machine learning is a type of AI, very beginning type of AI. So how computer know, how the antivirus software know whether this file or this email contain virus or not? So they actually train them with the pattern of the file, the pattern of the email. This is how they classify whether this is a virus or spam email or virus email or virus file. And then the common algorithm, linear regression decision trees support vector machines. Okay, these all can set. We call it, this one all must set and can set by human being. This all called supervised learning. Okay. There's another type of called unsupervised learning. In unsupervised learning, the model is given data that is not labeled. They don't mark it. And the system try to identify the pattern or structure in the data on its own. The means he read on its own. They don't classify it. They don't mark it. How they know? How they works? The model analyze the data or find similarities, cluster, and grouping without explicit guidance about the right answer. So this learning, they find the similarities They design a similarity and they start to make a grouping or cluster. They do it themselves. They do it themselves without giving the fixed answer. So it depends on, okay? It depends what kind of data you input to them. Then from the data, they try to group it by similarity, 共同点, to group one group the similarity. This is how they do. Example, clustering customer based on purchasing behavior or grouping similar documents. And that's why he can count, he can see the statistic, he can generate the statistic on a company. How many customers I like buying read clothes or read shirt? How many people are spending more than 20 ringgit a month? And the age of people actually buying from you, female or male, all this kind of thing, okay? And then they also learning by a common algorithm, meaning clustering and hierarchical clustering, principal component analysis are also type of the clustering lah. Okay, they have a algorithm to count. Okay, third type of machine learning is called reinforcement learning. Reinforcement learning. What it means? It means this type involve an agent. This will invent an agent that learns to make decision by performing action into environment and receiving feedback in the form of reward or penalties. He get an agent. He get an agent. Besides, he learn. This time he involve another third-party agent to make decision and then feedback to the form of reward or penalty. The agent aim to maximize the cumulative reward by exploring the different action and learn from them over time. Example, training a robot to play a video game or teaching self-driving car how to navigate a city. This is we call it reinforcement of learning. Understand? So because of the data coming in, uncertainty is open to the road in the city. So it depends what environment. Sudden the car come in, the bicycle come in, a boy walk across the road. So the agent will start capture this one. They start analyzing and learning, and then the agent will start very fast in making decision and performing the action plan to suit the environment, the incident environment. This is called reinforcement of learning. Okay. Until now, we are almost the end. So far, any question to the floor? You can ask. We can ask before we ending the class very soon. Amina, you have anything to ask about the AI, about the hardware, software?
Basically, I have one question. If like AI human robotic is do it but human or is robot AI for the AI?
Again, I can't understand your question now.
For the
Again?
AI robot, human will do itself or human robot will doing?
Deserve.
AI is an AI one.
AI is what? AI what?
Like a robot human is a new one or what actually?
AI actually is something like a software.
Oh.
Robot is a hardware. Robot, I do not know whether you when you're small, your mind, you are playing a robot, you know, with a controller. You push the left hand button, he turn left, or he lift his left hand outside, downside, you know. The leg, you control the leg, the hand of the robot. This is robot only, without AI, without AI.
Yeah, okay.
It's all within your controller.
Yeah.
Like drone, like drone. Or I always question you during the interview. Remote control car, correct or not? Remember?
Remember.
Remote control car is a robot actually.
Mm.
You ask him to turn, he turn. You ask him to stop, he stop.
Oh.
He cannot think. He
Like
cannot.
giving instruction, right? Giving instruction.
Yes.
Oh,
You have to give instruction.
oh,
AI no need to give instruction one.
oh.
He learn and react and makes decisions himself. They have their algorithm to count, to calculate, to think, and then straight away they take action. They make a decision. They take action. Okay, very good question, Avinda. Thank you.
I think.
Clear? Everyone ask a question now. Aman, any question to ask? We're going to finish very soon. Networking, AI, software, hardware. Any question on networking? Backend.
Huh? Okay.
Anyone? I know you okay. Any question?
No.
Give me one question. Give me one question.
One
question.
What is router or networking? All these are intranet, intranet. Yeah, you all understand or not? Sam. Any question, Sam? You are most matured one.
See,
I can fully
chatbot.
understand. I got no question.
Who? Amina, what is it?
Aman Chen send the chat box. He say,
Okay, wait.
is robotic useful to use or not?
Robotic useful to use
Or not?
or not? What do you mean? Useful to use or not? Of course, very useful lah. Later on, I will share with you later lah. Not this round of a lesson. I will show you. Nowadays, robot made by China, they already replaced human to works a long time ago. For example, in a warehouse, a warehouse of a courier service warehouse, a dispatch warehouse, a car parking, very big car parking building. There, you just park your car into a special location. You don't need to go round and find the car park. The computer know better than you. So you park the car park into a dedicated there. Okay, you lock your car, you walk away. Then the system will pull the robot, they send a robot to lift up your car a little bit higher from the ground. Then you can move your car and send to the empty parking slot. They understand? That is already implement long time already in Japan, in many country, advanced country lah. Japan got a lot. Korea also got. US, I believe US also got lah. I saw the movie in the what is the Mission Impossible, you know. I don't know Mission Impossible what version which one lah. Yeah.
Mr. Lee,
Yeah.
you're talking about the Mission Impossible, the movie.
Yes. To lift the car.
They rented my brother's car for the show.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
Ah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Oh, good. So this is how it works lah. They all set. Okay, the system is all set. They only detect by sensor which parking lot is empty. They just take whatever car that is parked at the dedicated. Then they park there. There's no thing. Okay, this is old technology lah. But you know why nowadays you online shopping, you buy thing can come so fast? Because I want to, they all collect all the thing from the supplier and dump it in the warehouse. You have to separate it. Yeah, very take time and very easy to make mistake. Correct or not? So nowadays they're using system. They're using the what they call the pulley system. You know, the automatic assign and deposit and clustering. This part if go to Ipoh one. They all assign and split the parcel like that. Very fast and no people doing. All machine. Got time, I show you in the, you also can actually go to YouTube there when got time during the class to watch other things or watch those movie and helping you one. Useful one. Okay, now I answer you, Aman, the property useful or not? Very useful. Later after the class I show you. Okay, any more? Pakian, Sam?
No question.
No question Ashley 有问题吗？要问
No,
吗
no question.
No
No.
Okay, we continue we going to finish very soon. So next, hang now is Okay. So any feedback afterward, I'm going to send you a Google Sheet form. Please fill up there about today's training, materials, the feedback, how good, how is it suitable for you, and so on. Please fill up the accordingly into the Google Sheet form and send back to me. Later on, I will send you in the group check there afterward. Okay. So as a summary, today we are touching the I stop sharing already. Just a minute. I go again. I accidentally press. Just a minute. Okay. As I mentioned, today we are touching the topic from very foundation to cover every angle from a PC, and then from the hardware to software, and then from the history of a PC, the evolution, the improvement from very old technology to latest technology, AI until now, and the software and how they compromise and work together, and the type of after the computer, how the processor, the component, the input, the output, remember, the memory, the storage for a single computer to a group of computer, to the networking, the internet, and the intranet, and the component of the common not component, the common equipment of the or common devices of the networking, like router, switch, and modem. Okay, so what is the differences? What is the function of all these individual? Do you all remember? I hope you understand and clear lah. If you have problem or you can understand, can ask now. Can ask now. Can ask me. Can interfere here and ask now. I will explain to you again. Anyone? No. So from the networking, connect all the computer to the world, to the lender local area network, wide area network, meta poly area network, and a personal area network. There are 4 types of area network. Okay, remember, a personalized. You must able to differentiate this, and last but not least is the AI lah, the learning format, the LM. They got supervised and unsupervised. Okay, that's how the technology go through. So there's more to come, and the technology changing fast. I hope we all keep on learning in order to catch up, don't lose way. 要追得上这个 this technology. If you don't keep on evolve, you run very fast. You only learn A, then you go to L already. So we must every day keep on learning by practical, by doing it. By doing it every day. That's why if you really choose this industry to go on, so it's a very good industry. It's a future. I can say it's a future. But we must learn, keep on learning. We must keep on learning this. Okay, today is only the very fundamental, very basic structure of this computer and networking. I hope this is only a good start from you, and we will see you again in future class in different topic. Okay. So next, okay, our next class will be on next week. The date I mentioned is actually April of 18. April 18, 10:30 morning. 10:30 morning. Will be in a different topic. It's more to VR. Okay, VR and all video, GPU, VR, and this what do you call video technology. We more talk to the GPU and VGA, HDMI, DVI, DisplayPort, DP, and so on. What's the differences and the spec? Okay, hope to see you there also by 18th of April, 10:30. So thank you for your attending. I hope to see you on 18th of April. Bye. Anything to ask? If not, you will end the class and see you again. Okay, bye.
Thank you, Miss Lee.
Thank you. See you soon.
See you.
Sam.